Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our daily lesson. Today we're gonna learn how to use quadratic formulas. Basically our lesson is about solving equations by using quadratic formula. First we have to write the formula. X equals minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac minus 4ac divided by 2a. So that's the formula of quadratic equations. And then we're gonna mark a general equation for quadratic. Is gonna be ax squared plus bx plus c. We're gonna derive from our any equation we are given from this. A is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x, c is the constant. Then we're gonna substitute all those numbers to this here. Our first example, we given x squared plus 6x plus 8 equals 0. And then we have to use a quadratic equation to solve this. So then we're gonna mark what's our a. Our a is 1, and then our b is 6, and then our c is 8. And then this given parts we're gonna substitute to this formula, and then we go from there. Okay, so let's substitute first. Then x equal minus b is gonna be minus 6. The formula is up there, minus 6 plus or minus square root of 6 squared minus 4 times a is 1, and then we have to times c, which is 8, and then we have to divide 2 times a, which is 1. That's it. So this one equals minus 6 plus or minus square root 6 squared is going to be 36 minus 4 times 1 is 4 times 8, 32, and then we divide 2 times 1 is just 2, and then this equals, we can continue on the side, equals minus 6 plus or minus, and then 36 minus 32 is going to be 4. We divide 2, and then this one will be equal, so we can continue to this side, and then square root of 4 is going to be 2, and then we're going to have minus 6 plus or minus 2 whole thing divided by 2, which is equal, each one we can divide if we want, so it's going to be minus 6 divided by 2 plus or minus 2 over 2. Then this one gives us minus 6 divided by 2 is going to be minus 3 plus or minus 2 divided by 2 is going to be 1. And then so then we can continue to here. Then x whole thing we are looking for. We have to find what x in value is. So we gonna say we're gonna use twice. One is the plus one minus 3 plus 1, or minus 3 minus 1. And then so x equals, and minus 3 plus 1 is going to be negative 2, or x is going to be negative 4. So that's our x. So our solution, we got x is minus 2, and the other x is going to be minus 4. So this one is going to be correct. Why? Because the two numbers would be x, and 2 times 4 is 4. Negative 2 times negative 2 will be 4, 8. And then if we add, and then even if we solve as a factoring method, we're going to end up this one. The solution is correct, because if you go back, the solution is going to be this one. So two numbers when you multiply is 8. When you add 6, it's going to be 4 and 2, and then negative signs then. So what we have done is good, very good. So this is the correct answer, mashallah. So now we're going to do another example, our example 2. Our example 2 says we given x squared plus 12x plus 20 equals 0, and then we have to use quadratic equations. So we're gonna write our a is 1, b is 12, our c is 20, and then we're gonna write general formula. Our formula is x equals minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, and then we're gonna do the substitution. X equals minus b is minus 12 plus or minus 12 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, and then c is 20, and then we divide 2 times a, which is going to be 2 times 1 is going to be just 2. This one equals minus 12 plus or minus 12 squared is going to be 144 minus 80 divided by 2. That is equals 80, then divided by 120 minus 20, and then 20 by 4, 64. So this one is going to be minus 12 plus or minus square root of 64 divided by 2, which equals minus 12 plus or minus 8 over 2, and then we can divide both numbers by 2. Minus 12 divided by 2 plus or minus 8 divided by 2. So this one will give us negative 12 divided by 2 is going to be negative 6, plus or minus 8 divided by 2 is going to be 4, which is equal, and so x equals, we're going to put here, and minus 6 plus 4, or minus 6 minus 4. So this one, x equals the minus 6 minus plus 4 is going to be negative 2, or minus 10 minus 10. So our solutions are x equals minus negative 2, and then second solution is x equal negative 10, which is going to be correct because when we multiply we're going to get 20, the one we start with. So it's very good. Both solutions are quite good, correct. Our third example is x squared plus plus 8x plus 15 equal 0. So what we're gonna write first, what's our a? Our a is 1, and then our b is 8, and our c is 15. Then we're gonna write down our general formula, the formula that helps us to find the solution. Minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Then we're gonna substitute. Minus b is gonna be minus 8 plus or minus square root 8 squared minus 4 times 1 times 15 by 2. So x equals minus 8 plus or minus square root of 8 is going to be 64 minus 4 times 15 is going to be 60, then divide by 2, which is equal minus 8 plus or minus square root of 4 divided by 2. So this will x equals then minus 8 divided by 2 plus or minus square root of 4 is going to be 2 over 2. That gives us minus 4 plus or minus 1. So x equals minus 4 plus 1, or x equal minus 4 minus 1. X equals minus 3, or other x equals minus 5. Our solutions are x equal negative 3 and other x equals negative 5, which is both correct. Have a great day everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.